You have 4 ways to move out of your parents' house even if you do not have the resources. I'm going to be sharing with you how I was able to move out of my parents' house, irrespective that I do not have the money to pay for an apartment. If you're in that phase of moving out of your parents' house, or you want to move out of your parents' house and you do not have the money to move out of your parents' house, you want to pay attention to this video because I'm going to be breaking down step-by-step process of how you can be able to do that. Hi guys, my name is Felix Onheri. Welcome to my YouTube channel. YouTube recommends that I tell you to subscribe to my video so that my channel will grow. Okay, so please click on the subscribe button to subscribe. It does not bite. It will not bite. You just click on it. Okay. In my 400 level, I was already thinking that how am I going to move out of my parents' house because I do not want to graduate and go back to my parents' house. The see finish will be too much. So I needed to know and have a backup plan and know how I'm going to move out of my parents' house. But the reality of life always gets to kick in, and I do not have the sufficient resources to do that. So one of the things I pay attention is where am I going to stay? And the reason for that is because of my NYSC. So I was thinking, do I do the NYSC within the same city my parents live, or do I go somewhere else and do my NYSC outside of the city my parents live? That is going to then help me know where exactly I'm going to move to. So at the end of the day, I did my NYSC within the same city my parents live, and I told myself that in as much I'm doing this in this city, I have to move out of my parent house. So the first thing I did was the mindset. So I had the mindset that after you're done with school, irrespective of what come may, you should just stay in your parent house either 1 or 2 years and then you should move out of the parent house. If you already have the resources to, then you don't need to stay in your parent house. You just come back, greet them, stay with them for a certain duration of time, and then you move out of your parent house. So the first thing there was the mindset. The second thing, make an informed decision. Now I need to decide that I want to move out. So I made a decision like in my 400 level, and that decision came to manifestation when I was going for my service. That means it took a duration of about a year and or close to 2 years before that decision came into reality. So the thing there is you have to make an informed decision. You have to decide that you want to move. The reason for this is when you make a decision to do certain things, you discover that the universe itself will begin to align in a way that works in your favor. And once the universe begins to align in a way that works in your favor, you are going to definitely find out that most of the decisions you made begin to come to pass. So you want to check your life now. Just check it now. You come to realize that there are certain decisions you've made and that decision have actually come to pass. There's certain things you say you want to do, but you do not have the resources to do it, but you wanted to do it. And because of that conviction in you, you have to do it. And then the resources to back up whatever you want to do actually come. The third thing is I took a step of faith. I began to go out and start looking for an apartment. I know I want to move out, so there is no need sitting down and start thinking. Let me tell you something. When I said I wanted to move out, the resources was not there until I started to look for an apartment. So I began to look for an apartment. I started telling my agents, people I know, started putting out word there. If you see a house that is good, this is what I'm looking for. This is how much I'm budgeting. Once you get a house that is like this amount, just let me know. The best part is there was no money. And how was I able to get the money? The fourth thing I'm going to be sharing is faith. I moved to God and I prayed to God about it. So I committed my plans into the hands of God, and God was able to back it up by providing the resources I need for me to move out. So it is one thing for you to make a decision, it is one thing for you to take action. The most important thing also is to pray. You have to definitely pray to God and be sure that this is something God actually wants you to do. I saw the apartment I like. I didn't have the enough money to pay for it. Went down to meet the woman and told her that I'll be paying for it before the week runs out. And the woman agreed. Before we know what's happening, the following day the money came and I was able to pay for the apartment. I was able to furnish the apartment and other things. Remains a mystery between I and God. So these are the four major things you want to do if you're looking out to move out of your parents' house, but you do not have the resources to do it. Number one is your mindset. Number two is to make a decision. Number three is to take action. Number four is to pray to God about it. So I hope you find this video valuable. Please do not forget to click on the subscribe button and subscribe to this YouTube channel. that you tell people that I was there when he had no subscribers. Please share this to a friend of yours who you know will be needing this video. Then tell me in the comment section, have you moved out of your parents' house? How are you able to move out of your parents' house? Are you in the process of moving out? Just tell me how your story or your journey is so far. My name is Felix Onheri, and I'll see you in my next video.